When we contemplate the idea of editing photographs, we typically consider Adobe Lightroom, Adobe Photoshop, and various editing software that nearly always come with a cost, have a price tag, and require monthly payments. Nevertheless, there are times when we also desire applications that do not charge, yet still provide excellent options. Today, we are going to delve into the top entirely free photo editing applications that are currently available. Here we have the initial one, which I referred to at the beginning, known as Adobe Photoshop, but this is the Express version. What does it mean to be Express? It does not possess as numerous functions as the full version of Photoshop itself. However, it still encompasses a multitude of features that certain applications might require payment for, things that Adobe Photoshop Express provides without charge. Being entirely free of charge, we possess a remarkably efficient application that functions exceptionally well for altering color, incorporating effects, fine-tuning phototones, handling saturation, cropping, and much more, all in an exceedingly easy and straightforward manner. Certainly, you should not anticipate it to be identical to the standard version of Photoshop or Adobe Lightroom, but it will provide us with some excellent alternatives. We have the ability to utilize this application for personal computers via the Microsoft Store. To download it, just navigate to where it indicates Get in Store app, download it, and subsequently we can install it and commence using it entirely free of charge. The next application is a well-known one for many, and it is Photoscape. The good thing about it is that it is available for both Windows and Mac, and it is very similar to other applications that have a free version but also a paid version. The complimentary version is referred to as Photoscape X, specifically Photoscape X, and if we desire to access additional features and more sophisticated options, there's Photoscape X Pro. This platform, as I previously mentioned, is a renowned application because at one time Elite could compete with Photoshop and Lightroom quite effectively, and numerous individuals utilized it because it's an option to edit photos with great ease. It's very straightforward, meaning it's exceptionally intuitive to use. It doesn't have an overwhelming number of scattered options everywhere. Instead, it genuinely offers options, not as numerous as other programs, but very specific for each of us. So, as you can see, everything needed for photo editing is here. We have a photo viewer, an editor, the ability to crop images, make collages, merge photos, create GIFs, pick specific colors from a photo, and many more features. We have the capability to edit photographs in RAW format, and we can also perform color adjustments using various filters. Additionally, we can transform the images and provide them with an alternative perspective. Here we have all the options it offers us, cropping them, printing them. I remember I used this program a lot before a few years ago to print photos because it gave a quick preview of the photo print, but nowadays photos are hardly printed, at least not on regular paper, and at the time this free version was very useful to me. Hello, I apologize for the interruption in the video, but I wanted to kindly remind you that if you enjoy this type of content, please don't forget to subscribe. Many of you might already be familiar with Canva for crafting slides, presentations for professional work, academic studies, and so forth, but Canva also provides a fully online and free photo editor. Completely free is in quotes because, as we are aware, Canva offers numerous products at no cost, yet to access some premium features, a direct payment is required. For instance, in this particular example, I am currently editing a photograph that originates from a thumbnail I previously created. It indicates that it is opening in Canva and seamlessly redirects me to the platform, providing photo-specific editing options. Consequently, I can click on the section labeled Edit Photo and commence applying various filters, adjusting their intensity, modifying them as desired. If I wish to remove the background from this image, I have the capability to do so here. Some options are premium, but I can utilize them to preview the outcome, or if you possess a university email, it might be entirely free. Thus, as you can observe, I can edit this photo in this manner, incorporate magical edits which are useful for background removal or blurring the photo. I can accomplish numerous tasks here, and once I have completed the editing process, I can share and download it at no cost. Then we possess a French editor that is more specifically focused on illustrations, as you can observe here, and it is named Krita. It is entirely free of charge. You simply navigate to their website, proceed to the right to acquire Krita, and it provides you with the installer. As you can discern, this is more oriented towards illustration, towards these types of images that we can view here, and it is in French, which is one of the constraints. Nonetheless, you can watch a video here and explore all the options this platform presents. You can observe that it's designed for illustration, excellent for executing all sorts of lighting in comics and similar projects. Naturally, it can also be utilized to edit photographs of individuals and such, but it is more concentrated on comics and this kind of thing for those who require it. The subsequent tool is this one. Do not be deceived by its design or the page because it appears quite outdated. However, as we observe here, it received a Microsoft Store award, and that's precisely what I wish to discuss. If we access this application in the Microsoft Store, we'll notice it costs 3,900. But if we return here, we can download it entirely free to our PC but directly for installation. So if we click here where it states download, no, here it directly provides me the option to download. It's here on the right. I simply click download and it downloads this file directly and I can utilize it. This program can also be for illustrations, but it offers numerous filters, different languages. As we observe, we can have the option to have it in Spanish, and it's a program that, as you can see, is extremely easy to install, fast, intuitive as soon as we download it. Here we have an image of how the program would appear. As I mentioned, its interface design is somewhat old-fashioned. But in terms of options, if we wish to edit color, perhaps saturation and this kind of thing, we can do it and also work in layers just like we can in Photoshop as we observe here on the right. And finally, first of all these options, I have several options, but I really put them here because I believe they are the easiest and fastest for individuals who might not require more than that. And these last three options I'm going to demonstrate are entirely digital, completely online. The first one is called Photor. We just go to edit a photo, and here we can see that we can edit this by removing this option. Let's open an image. I select, for example, this one from a thumbnail. And here, as you can see, we have this and we can commence editing all the filters topics. Here also, in case we wish to add some beauty, like something akin to makeup and all these kinds of things, we can also incorporate it. And obviously we must be aware that this has a certain part that is free but also premium. So if I click download here, it allows me to download the image. I click download and I just have to register with my email. However, if I already want to come here and utilize options like smoothing, I will be able to see how it functions, but it will directly display the logo we observed earlier here. Then there's another one named Photopea, where we have the capability to edit PS AI files, essentially from the Adobe suite, but also sketch from PDF, even GIMP files, which is another editor I didn't mention, but you can also download it. So here we can effortlessly open from the device, select another photograph, and as you can observe, it's just like Photoshop. It's essentially a replica. Here you can select a subject, choose the background, it will automatically select it, and as you can see, it selected it like this. It's not as proficient, let's say, as Photoshop might accomplish it, but it's a very good free alternative to Photoshop. But well, each of you should see we can crop the image here. Left, right, done, perfect. And well, you see what you want to do, generate an outline, for example. This is up to each of you to see what seems best. The last option is called Pixel, which is pixel but without the E and with an R, sorry. Here, it's also entirely online. We initiate a design project. Here again, it provides us all the options. This one has artificial intelligence, so that's excellent. It's like a summarized Canva.